Tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namami buddhaṃ gunasāgaraṃ taṃ sattva sadāhantu sukhiya. Ayo nigunjo sakalo dugandho gaccanti sabbe maranaṃ ahamsa. Namami dhammaṃ sukatena desitaṃ sattva sadāhantu sukhiya. Ayo nigunjo sakalo dugandho gaccanti sabbe maranaṃ ahamsa. Namami sangham dinaraja savakam sattva sadāhantu sukhiya. Ayo nigunjo sakalo dugandho gaccanti sabbe maranaṃ ahamsa. So dear Dhamma practitioners, keep your back straight, make head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say Supateva, oh, may I be well and happy 3 times. So take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step, following my words mentally. Relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. And relax your ears. Relax your nose. And relax your upper lip. And relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. And relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. your tongue, relax your mouth, relax your throat, relax your neck, relax your arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs, relax your heart, relax your liver, relax your kidneys, relax your gallbladder, relax your pancreas, relax your small intestine, relax your large intestine, relax your abdominal organs, relax your buttock, relax your thigh, relax your knee, relax your calf muscles, relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. And release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. So now slowly bring attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. And allow your inhalation, exhalation happens itself. So when it happens, recognize inhalation as inhalation, exhalations as exhalations. When you keep observe, if you see the sensation and start to follow that entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation, knowing the beginning, the middle and end of each and every inhalation, exhalation. And at the same time be aware some inhalation, exhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. So each and every inhalation, exhalation difference. And when the inhalation, exhalations happen deeply, it calm down your body and mind. So that's when it directly affect, and your body and mind depend on the inhalation, exhalation. So while you're observing the inhalation, exhalation, by the time, start to put your attention to the observer. How you observe, what is the very nature or the condition of your mind, what you experience by observing. Because according to the very condition of the mind, what you recognize can change. So that's why you have to know the observer and its nature also. So in the beginning, deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen naturally itself. Through the sensation, recognize it, do nothing extra. So if your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again, settle down with the breathing. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can through galaxies, other planets, stars, reminding like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Being suave, frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart, forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all 6 directions at once, like the moon, the sun. Spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. So dear Dhamma practitioners, so when it comes to practice meditation, there are two ways that we have to balance our mind. So one is developing tranquility state, tranquilizing, calming down the mind. Why? Like morning to night, ourselves look, so we engage with the always information. Information keep coming towards us, and we also keep going towards information. And so this journey itself creates a kind of like a very busy mind with a lot of thoughts. And sometimes with that, when you try to take a decision, it's not easy for you. Why? Because during the day you used to work with many things, and not only that, while you are working that way, your mind always linked with the past experience and related to that past experience again and again and again, you revert to the present moment. You attach it to the present moment, and not only that, and again you build up your everything, your life to the future. So that's why the tranquility state as a basic foundation is very necessary. Calm down and detach, disconnect and withdraw from this process. And then when you sit, one of the important things, can you let go your mind? Can you take your mind kind of like this mental process out from the practice? Can you kind of like become a very different person? Are you willing to become a new person rather than the model that you carry inside your head? Like in the conventional model, we already have a structure regarding our peace, happiness, satisfaction, our liberation and our enlightenment, like that. All the things we already have some kind of structure. So that the structure came out of our own thinking mind. So that is not the right or the true liberation you're going to gain. But the thing is, if you keep repeating the mental model, you will get it. But that is not the real liberation. So then how you separate this mental structure and how you withdraw it? Because it's a very kind of like a matrix that we develop in us. We have a thought and this everything, this life, and even that's ourselves, that what you think you become, right? So your thought itself is the process of you. So your thoughts, the manufacture, this whole system. So now you try to find the liberation using that. It's not going to happen. Okay? You will maybe, as enlightenment, you will maybe develop another mental structure. So then tranquility meditation means withdraw yourself and allowing everything to settle down as it is. And when it comes to that settling down, most difficult part is let go. I am. The most powerful mantra in the world. Me mantra. Me, I. Keep chanting, you will. Me mantra. Recently found out. Most powerful mantra. Everybody keep chanting, everybody, go crazy for that. So, this is the coming from inside us, that is the biggest barrier. Even this everything, that all the information we gather, but we don't see the deeper ourselves. This is where the barriers. So the tranquility state gives you some kind of opportunity, and in that very level, that this find, like in a conventional level of happiness and satisfaction, we look for that, and the very world itself built with the some kind of system, and we caught up on that system and look for happiness and satisfaction. So in the Western world built up with the four pillars, okay, in that 4 pillars, one is money, another one is the fame, and the next one is the power, the 4th one is the pleasure, so that is where this all happiness most of time dealing. But the thing is, the spiritual development, even though you have these 4 things, still you feel kind of like something missing, so you can live in New York with the money, and Washington DC with the power, Los Angeles with the fame, Vegas with the pleasure. But still, sometimes you don't find to be balanced. You don't develop this undisturbed mind. Always you keep going, something. So that spiritual practice bring the complete solution for that gap. So nothing wrong with that, anything in the world. But remember that what we go with this happiness and satisfaction in the conventional level, we will never reach to that. We will never reach to that. It's something that, why? Because it's already manipulated by our own mind. What we think as happiness and what we think as satisfaction already manipulated from our own thoughts. So that's why you reach to that, and then once you reach to that, you recognize you need something more. So rather than then go towards this outside, you start a journey, go towards inside. So when you go that inside journey, you have to have the strength, power, and willingness to go inside. And other thing is, this is very important, willingness to detach you, the very name and the form that you develop your identity, willingness to let go that. Because with that identity, if you go there, you may not going to find what we talk. So wherever you go, you have the driving license, your identity. You wherever you go, you take it with you. So same like all this inner practice is spiritual practice. If you look for this happiness and satisfaction, you try to go with that, go into that, thinking about your mental model, mental structure you build up, thinking about this should be the happiness, then you're not going to find it. So that's why when you practice, develop that detachment from you, develop that the ability to withdraw from you again and again. Bring the strength yourself to be in the moment. So when it comes to that, you will see that it is everything, all the mental formations, or the cankers, or the memory, start to boil out. It has a strong current that you don't see. It's so strong. It has a so strong ability to pull you back to that current. So that it is not anybody. This is we ourselves build up. Then how that current became so strong then? It because we used to keep repeat, knowingly or unknowingly. So you are the one who used to keep repeat. So then, when you try to do something, if you look yourself, is this profitable for me? Is this comfortable for me? Is this worth for me? And sometimes you recognize it is not like that. If it is so, then it's okay to move forward. But if it is not like that, don't repeat it. So if you have that ability to see yourself, then you will see every day how many things that you can change. This is small little things. How many things that you just keep repeating, without any reason. So then start with you, work with you, bring physical action to yourself. Start with your eating pattern. And look, sometimes there are a lot of things that you eat, no reason. If you are really hungry and it's kind of like you're going to die, then whatever is available, it is okay to eat. But sometimes more, we eat things for no reason. And even sometimes you have opportunities to eat something good, but still you don't do that. You eat something else. So then you start practice, then you will see. Because that is something you can see and you can work with it and you can change, and by the time you are the one who going to get good result out of it. So one is the eating habit, another one is the way you maintain your physical body, sleeping, resting, taking a nap, the way you maintain your physical body, and start to look. Why? Because this time is very limited, that whatever the flexibility that you have, this is not going to be the same every day, and time is the most important currency, so then sometimes you interfere with something and it is unprofitable, you're wasting your time, and then it's going to take you to another thing, it's going to take you to some other things. So like that, it networking. Unprofitable action has power to network for unprofitable things, and profitable action has power to network for profitable things. But it all depends, it's not going to happen automatically, naturally, because of the luck or the wish. No, it's not going to happen. It happens only by taking conscious decision. How many times? Till you live moment by moment. Why? Because each and every moment always dependent according to its own cause and conditions. So nothing going to be the same for the next moment. So because this moment we experience as a result of the change, and once it become experience, then sometimes our own mind hold that experience as permanent and don't recognize the very structure of the experience. Change. With your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, that whatever you experience, it become experience because of the change. Not because of any permanent something. So then out of the change, if you experience something, and that cannot be permanent. That's the very basic principle that you have to understand. So then in our mind, every day we build up, oh, it should be like this, it should be like this. In this very moment, if you can decide about something, it is okay. But don't think about tomorrow, it should be like that. Why? Because it happened with the many reasons that we can't see sometimes. So then how we can start? So the very beginning point, foundation, building block should be know about the change. So knowing it may change, then you can have anything. You have a plan to do something tomorrow, but the very first thing that you have to remember, rather than thinking, oh, it exactly should be like this, no. The very first thing you have to remember, oh, it can be changed. It may not going to happen the way I think. With that, it is very uncomfortable. Okay? Very uncomfortable. So then, remember this principle. Okay? Be comfortable with that uncomfortable feeling regarding the change. That is the key to enter into the wisdom. Then anymore, you are not going to disappointed about the change when the change comes to you. Otherwise, look, most of time, we just try to maintain the life according to the things that are around us. Of course, there is a day, there is a night, and you can recognize this is right, that is wrong, this is beautiful, that is ugly, this is good, that is bad. That's conventionally, it's very easy. But it's not going to, it's not allow you to go deeper within yourself. Why? Because you always, go with this comfort again and again. So then, remember, be uncomfortable with be comfortable with that uncomfort, discomfort. It's okay. That's the very basic level of life. And that is in itself, in the tranquility state, even in the meditation. So whatever the pain come, whatever the disturb arise, busyness arise, doubt arise, still you are capable to be there and go with it rather than trying to resist it. So that's the very nature inside us. And so in the very first level, it's not going to happen most of time for unknown thing or unnecessary things. It happens, the very first hindrance most of time come with all the good things around us. Kama chanda, the desire to find the satisfaction. Look at our life, we already found it for a certain level. For your whole life you didn't become kind of like unhappy. No, you became happy many times. You became happy and you had the joy many times. But the thing is, you had it, but you forget. You have no power over it, you forget it already gone. But you had it, and that energy keep pushing you, oh, I can have it. But you can have it, but on the other side, you have to remember, you can't keep it. Hmm? Ah. So you can experience the happiness, but you can't keep it. So then if you keep going, I want to experience, let's go to this, let's go to that, do this thing. And that itself is the samsara. Because there is no end. How far you can go? Many lifetimes you can go. But when the day you understand you have no power over this anything, that is the beginning of the wisdom or the nibbana. So it is a very, understanding and we're taking a conscious decision and knowing the very nature of life. And then, so when the good things happen, when the good desire arises, when the satisfaction arises, then you have to remember, even though you go for that, and it's never going to be with you. There is nothing. Most of things, the most of things exist around us, but you have to go always to that things. Look at this, everything, every day. We have to come to this. This is not going to come itself to us. No, we have to come to this. We have to come to this. There are very few people will come to you. If you have husband, wife, children, for a certain time they will come. If you have money, they always come. If you don't have money, maybe they're not going to come, too close to you. Just imagine. If you just imagine, just think a little bit, okay? Go a little bit deeper and try to catch it. If you can't go to anybody or anything, if anybody don't come to you, how your life going to be? If you can't go to anybody or anything, if no one going to come to you, how your life going to be? Just imagine how you going to maintain her, hating for others, blaming to others, or dreaming about something. What's the point? Is there any other way you can handle yourself? Because remember, it's going to happen to all of us. One day, you can't go anywhere. Okay? You can't go to anybody. You can't go to anything. Even you can't go to your bathroom. You're just going to sit or lie down. That's it. And maybe no one going to come to you also. So then remember, and the power go towards inside you, still there. But we forget. Why? Because we have power always to go to others, and maybe other people come to us and we forget. We don't develop that skill, go into inside us. But practicing like this, little by little, give that wisdom, strength, ability. And then by the time, when you develop the ability to go inward you, it doesn't matter you go to anybody or if it doesn't matter anybody come to you, or you know what to do. That means you are capable to handle your mind with the very clear intention deeper inside you. And you are capable to see how things happen, and at the same time, the most difficult and important part, how you experience it. Because the very condition of your mind when you experience something can change the outcome. So then when you know the very condition of your own mind, when you experience something, that is the best that you can have. So the present moment. One of another window to understand the present moment, or the another way to access the present moment. What? seeing thing as it is. That's present moment. So remember another present moment. It's not about that outside world. Okay? Whatever you experience with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, if you are capable to see the very condition of your own mind in that very moment, that is a present moment. Get it? So then always remember, we think, oh, this is a flower, oh, this I can touch this is wood. So that's, of course, that's the present moment. You're experiencing. But that all outside experience can change according to the condition of your own mind. So if you don't see the condition of your own mind, how? Is it lazy, lethargic, sleepy, tired, agitated with the emotions, tangled with the anger, hatred, jealousy, ignorance? So are you get nourished from the memory, and with that you experiencing this and thinking, you caught up on the memory. Just imagine when you in your high schools, you used to go to a field trip, okay, and then there was a kind of like a desert area, and it's a very kind of like tired, but suddenly you enter to a very beautiful garden with the flowers. So that memory now you have, it's a strong memory. And then you see this flower and it ignites that memory. So you mesmerize from that memory, and when you look, this flower, this is nothing. That's not the present moment. Because you are agitated, you are mesmerized by your past. With that past experience, you try to experience this moment. So then always you have to remember, look into you and see that deeper condition. What is the condition of my mind? What kind of mind I experience? So then maybe you say, oh, I saw that, I heard it, I smelled it, and somebody, you can tell, that person told this, I heard that. And you have to question, in what kind of condition you had while you were hearing that, and maybe you had the anger about that person, and then maybe what you heard manipulated by that, so like that, with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, and when you eat, and if somebody say, oh, I already eat, and with what with what mind you ate. What was the condition in your mind while you eat? In that very level, then the very condition of your mind was clear and you knew you are eating, then that's good. But just imagine that you have a kind of like a problem and you just try to deal with many days, and you keep thinking and you have the fear, and with that fear you ate. It's not going to become, good vitamins, minerals to your body. It's going to become poison. Why? Because that fear, that was the condition in your mind. Because that very, very deeper condition is the blueprint to develop the DNA. So then keep your mental clarity as your DNA. So with that, with the clear mind, learn to experience anything. Because experiencing anything is nothing wrong. Okay? If you have a very clear mind. But if your mind agitated with something, with that something mind, if you try to experience, even it is a good thing, it's not going to work maybe. So then always remember, learn to deeper and tackle the very moment of the condition when you experience something. So that keeps as the present moment. So then maybe you somewhere in the connecting with the conventional world and outside world, you know everything, but if you can't figure out what is in your mind, what is the condition of your mind, so then remember, you need some mental clarity. So sometimes people say, cooking, washing, cleaning, doing things and knowingly what you're doing it. Of course, that's good. But if you don't know what is in your mind, it's just an action. So then always try to go inside and see what it. You don't need to do anything from the beginning. Just recognizing itself is enough. Try to recognize. In that way, once you recognize, now you can play with it. One is you can replace it with something, and then otherwise you can see what is the outcome. Is it profitable or not? Where I try to take you, and at the same time you can see it's only for a moment. There is nothing deeper. In the bottom of it, it's empty, and it happened because of many reasons or like that. You can, if you are capable to see the mind, then you can recognize this thought pattern, and then you can very easily bring a solution to that. But if you can't see that, how are you going to work for it? And sometimes people say, I want to change my mind. I want to fix my mind. And sometimes people say, I need the peace, happiness. I need the success. But in what condition of your mind you want to be successful? Just imagine, with the anger, hatred, jealousy. If it is the bottom line, and if you want to become successful, and out of that, what will happen? So like that, you have to see it, when you want to change your mind, have you seen it? Have you seen the mind before you change it? Otherwise, what do you mean by you want to change your mind? Sometimes people say, I changed my mind. No, you didn't change your mind. You just changed some thoughts about it. So like that, start to go deeper, 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 by the time you are capable to see it. So the present moment means not that what you see outside, you see your own mind and recognizing what is the condition